I'm redoing this video. Let's show you Act 6. For Act 6, it's similar to Act 1. You want to, at least for the coast, you want to hug this wall, the wall on the right side, and until you find this cliff right here. And for most part, just by going right and up, you're going to reach the waypoint without any backtrack. So keep going right and up as much as possible. Now this was unfortunate, but most of the time just by going this way you're going to find the waypoint, up and right. Now I'm forced to go down. There are different layouts, but for the most part, if you just keep going up and right, you're going to reach the waypoint with minimal backtracking and very efficient pathing. Mud flats, what you want to do, basically there's a boss. So if you follow this, here's the water, and from the water you want to head left like this, and here's the boss always. This is where it looks like on the minimap, like this. It's almost always going to be in this area. So from this you go down
when I'm ready,
and you enter Karui Fortress. This zone, it's quite simple, it's pretty linear. You just go to the right always. You kill the boss, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after you exit the boss arena. So you are going to exit the boss arena from this, and it's always going to be in the top left. The portal for the next zone, which is going to be the ridge, is going to be on the top left. You enter this portal, and now you will see that you are blocked in one way, so you're forced to go the other way. Usually the ridge, it's quite linear. For the most part, when you are presented with an opportunity to choose either to go up or to the sides, you're presented with an opportunity to choose between two directions, like in this case. By choosing the one at the bottom, most of the time you're going to reach the new zone. Sometimes it's not the shortest path, but it's a straightforward path. So just choose the choose the path at the bottom and simply walk in a straight line. As I said, it's not always the shortest path, but most of the time you're going to reach your destination without any backtrack. So although probably, let's see, I'm not sure if there was a shorter path, maybe this one right here, I'm not sure. But most of the time, just by the moment you reach, let's show you once again. So the moment you are presented with this opportunity to choose between two paths, just choose the one at the bottom. As I said, most of the time it's going to be a straightforward path, but not all the time is going to be the shortest one. But it prevents you from doing unnecessary movements such as backtracking or running around in circles. Now, Lower Prism, it's similar to Prism in Act 1. Usually what I would do, I would head right, top right, and if not possible, I will go bottom, and most of the time I would find the trial here, if it would allow me to go bottom. But this was a different layout because we've seen it from the beginning, like this. But here's the trial, and now to complete the zone, I'll have to go here because I've already seen it. It's similar to Act 1 for most part. There are a few different layouts. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know all of them because I don't. but for the most part it's similar to the one in Act 1. Usually you want to go top right to find the trail and then form the L and run in a straight line, as I've said before. Chevron's tower, it's usually run in a straight line as much as possible. That's pretty much Chevron's tower. I'm going to do this level again, so run in a straight line as much as possible. Let's see. Pretty simple. Not going to do the whole thing because it's just repetitive. I'm going to show you the next zone, which is going to be the Prisoner's Gate. The Prisoner's Gate. The Prisoner's Gate. So what you want to do here, similar to the Prisoner's Gate in Act 1, move a little bit, advance a little bit and move left to right. And I can see that there is this cliff right here, and this will lead me to Aberath. So it's similar to that one, top right for the most part, and you're going to reach Aberath. And the other option would be to continue to follow the road, and if you follow the road you will go to the next zone, which is going to be the Western Forest. I'm going to show you. So the Western Forest, you're still going to follow the road, and now you hit the Riverways. The Western Forest is just straightforward. I'm going to show you how to complete the Riverways because this is a bit different. So once you hit the waypoint, similar to the wetlands in Act 2, if you when you see these rocks right here, you'll go to the next zone, which will be the Queen. That give you another skill point. But if you follow the road, at some point you will hit a dead end. To show you immediately. So now I've hit a dead end. At this point you just go straight bottom. Always, it works on all layouts, and here's the Southern Forest. In this zone, in the Southern Forest, just hug this, just keep close to the right side all the time. Whenever you see an opportunity to go to the right side, go to the right side. Always, all the time. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you're going to be a bit inefficient by keeping close to the right side all the for the whole duration, but usually if you keep to the right side, you're not going to do any backtracking and you're going to get to your destination. This was a bad example. I did a little bit of backtracking, but let's continue. So I've reached the waypoint. It's not 100% guaranteed that you're not going to do any backtracking, but for most part you're not going to do. Take the black flag. Honestly, this zone, I don't know it. I'm not gonna stay here and pretend I know this zone, because I don't know it. Let's go to the beacon. The beacon, you want to go like this, at a slight angle usually, and it's quite linear. Anyway, you complete this, and when Waylam comes, if you're sitting here, you can teleport bottom. And now let's sail to the Brine King's Rift to show you how to find the Brine King. to find the Brine King, just skip to the left of the shore all the time. Don't go to the right. Always keep to the left of the shore, even if it may seem to you like you're I don't know how to explain it. Even if it may seem to you like you're running too much to the side, trust me, just keep to the shore all the time, and you're always going to find the Brine King. And here's the Brine King.